enough to stay there. You do just enough work to keep them from firing. And so y'all on
Are they on
a
the same
standoff.
playing field? But you that's
Yeah.
right, you just can't get stuck. You got to get unstuck.
Yes.
Because
And the way
while you're doing the
stuff.
same thing, while they're doing the same thing, you know, somebody's getting stuck while the other one is elevating. But they playing the
Yeah.
same game, but somebody's winning while somebody's losing over time. Over
That's right.
time, like you said, it's perfect timing for
Yeah.
we don't know how many pecan seasons, you know. We don't know how many pecans.
And look at Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker made her first million in a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
In a pandemic. Look her up. Black woman made $1 million in a pandemic. I think it was the chicken flu or the swine flu. And
Right,
what do? We want to
right.
wait. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. You know, wealthy people are buying homes. They're investing their money. They're doing they're living. What poor people buy? Toilet paper and chicken. Okay.
No, she didn't say
God
toilet.
knows I don't know what people gonna do. Yeah, I said toilet paper. Go out in the store. That's all they buying, toilet paper and chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Instead of out trying to buy them some real estate or trying to buy them something.
Or investing in themselves in some way,
Yeah.
shape, form, or fashion.
Oh, see, poor people think everything is a scam. That's why they stay poor.
Mm-hmm.
Everything to them is a scam. Don't ask them. It's a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wealthy people, the only reason they're wealthy and we're not, they'll do what we will do. They'll do what we won't do. They'll take the chance. We hold a dollar. We hold a dollar so long till the dollar be hollering, "Let me go, let me go."
So this brings me
But
to what I actually discovered while doing some research. I'm a research queen when it comes down to business systems, and all of the above. Um,
mhm,
background is in sales, I would say, from selling myself to selling products to retail sales to front street stores to selling off the shelf, whatever. I always believed, even while I was selling services, I always believed that retail would easily trump services
mhm,
because while I'm selling services, I'm selling all my time. But if I
mhm,
could sell retail, then I can have my time. But when you sell
mhm,
a service, and then you don't have the time. So I always believe that eventually the retail would trump the service. Meaning if I'm making $200,000 in sales of services, I could easily make $1 million a year in my product
mhm,
easily. So I always,
mhm,
even though this is my starting point, this is where I see my end. And I think
mhm,
you got to get back to vision. You got to get
mhm,
back to vision. I think along so much in life, we just kind of lose sight of what we had our eyes on previously, years
mhm,
ago, or when we first started, because we get into the rough part. We get into the process of everything.
mhm,
Um,
mhm,
so what I really like, and I always said, you know what I said, if I ever did any type of LLM structure, I said it would be with the Millionaire Maker.
MLM. Yes.
Right. Now what I and what so many people are asking right now, and so many people are looking for right now, they want to support Black business. And that's all
Mhm,
type of nationality, not just us supporting us, but other people outside of us want to find Black business
mhm.
that they can
Yeah.
support,
Yeah.
that they can see themselves in. So
Mhm,
what does that mean? That means there has to be a certain level of professionalism. It has to be something
mhm.
large enough that
Well,
they see
yeah.
themselves in. So what I really like about where you are now is that it is a Black owned company.
Yeah, it
So that,
is, and it's Black excellence, excellent, excellent. It's not just Black and Black excellent.
and now see,
You know, you want a person or a company
mm-hmm,
that excellent in what they do. They don't just do it. They seek to be excellent.
right.
They want to be better than anybody else. You just don't want to just, well, I'm going to get in this company because it's Black. No, you want Black excellence. Remember
Mm,
that. Excellent,
definitely.
excellent.
Definitely.
And so a lot of people say all the time, I don't like sales. I
Mm-hmm,
don't want to sell anything.
right.
Yet everything in this world is sold to you,
Right.
through you, by you, over you, or under you. I have on you can't see it, but I have on a Gucci jacket.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw it and you recognized you bought one, I just sold Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
I
right.
just sold them.
So let
If
me
you're driving around in a,
ask,
go ahead,
let me ask you this.
go
How did
ahead.
you get to the point to where you were just so confident that you could just sell anything? And I know you wouldn't sell anything. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't sell anything. I can sell rocks. I can sell fire to Eskimos that live in Cup. I can. Because I'm selling me, not a product. People buy you. They
Mm-hmm.
buy you. They may like the product, but they buy you. If you come at them and don't come, people, let me tell you, I tell people all the time, the best things in life you don't see or hear, you feel it.
Mm.
And when you feel it, you possess it, and then you own it. So if people feel you, they will buy what you have, regardless of what it is. If I had rocks and was selling,
Mm.
I do a relationship with the person I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And because I love what I have, they can feel that.
Mm.
And that's important. People have to feel it. You come up and say, "Oh, listen, I got this bottle of water. I just want to listen. Do you need some water? You thirsty?"
Mm-hmm.
I come up and say, "Listen, I got the best water in the world. Jesus, I love drinking. It makes me feel so good. I'm gonna tell you something. I love water, and I love water because of what it does to my body. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love this water. I, okay, you make the person feel like you feel about what you got.
That's right.
That's different.
Because you
People
have to
don't
be the first one to fall in love with it.
exactly, exactly,
So
exactly. And if
was
you
that
don't, I don't believe in a product or something, I can sell it.
right? How did you get
What?
to
I
that
didn't hear you.
discovery? No, how did you get to the discovery? Was there like just a when it everything just clicked? You know, like what was your background? Like how did you get started? And then,
And
when you start something, you might not be the best at it, but was there like a point where it just clicked for you?
yes, mhm. I'm going to tell you something. Inside each person, there is already a gift. You just have to discover what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you have to work on that to make it better, and sometimes it comes natural.
Mm.
For the natural people, they'll do it like there's no tomorrow. Like this is life, and it's just what I wake up and do.
Right.
But when I started out, I was afraid to talk to people. I didn't know, I thought people were going to bite me. When I
Mm.
got in my first multi-level marketing company, a young man gave me 100 cards.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I want you to pass the cards out today. He took me in front of Walmart. He said, I'll be back at 4 o'clock. I want you to pass all these cards out. If you do before that, text me. They didn't have phones then. They had, what was some things? Beat me.
Beeper.
Okay.
Pagers.
So I stood in front of Walmart. Pager, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
stood in front of Walmart. So, okay, I must have been there by 10. At 12, I hadn't passed out one card.
Mm.
So I said, I'm going to go eat lunch. Took an hour lunch. I come back at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I hadn't passed out not one card. I kept looking at every person. I said, "Oh, she mean." I looked at this person. I said, "Oh, she mean." I looked at I had an excuse for every person that passed me.
Mm.
Finally, it's about 3 o'clock, and he was coming at 4. I said, "I can take these cards and throw them in the trash," and he'll no. But I said, "That's cheating on me. I'm hurting me."
Right.
Finally, it's about 8:30 now. Still haven't passed. I'm too scared. I done stood there all day long.
Mm.
And one lady came up and said, "What are you doing?"
Mm.
I said, "I'm supposed to pass out all these cards." I said, "I've been here all day." She said, "Well, why haven't you passed them out?" I said, "I don't know. I'm scared." She said, "Give me them cards." Everybody passed by. She said, "Here, ma'am. Here, ma'am. Here, ma'am. Take my card. Here, ma'am. Take my card. How you this evening? Take my card." She passed out them 100 cards in 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I had been there all day.
And see, a lot of
Some
people
told her no. How did people feel about that?
Mm-hmm. No, I said a lot of people don't know about that. I call that grassroots.
Yes, and that's why I started. And so the next day I went, and it got a little easier. And then the next day it got easier. And then I got so, well, they can't say no more. No. What the heck? The worst thing they can do is say no, I don't want it. So then I started getting confidence in myself. I started smiling. People, look, no robber come up to you smiling. If somebody coming to rob you, they're not gonna be smiling. So if you smile to a person, they know you're not out to hurt them.
Right.
So unless they're having a bad day, and then you say, "Well, I'm not getting in your day," and you don't get in that day. But that's how I started. Practice talking to people. I used to get in front of the mirror and say things, what I wanted to say. See, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, that's crazy. You got to do what you need to do. And if people is your people business, you'll never go anywhere where you're just by yourself unless you're home and by yourself. Every time you go out your door, you're going to see people. And I remember going to New York City, and a young lady told me, she said, "There's nobody around." I said, "Excuse me? Step outside." New York, you could tell me that anywhere but New York City. New York City is thousands of people on the street. She said, "Well, they won't speak." I said, "Because you won't speak to them." You got to make up in your mind what it is you want and figure out what it takes to get what you want. Like you say, vision. The Bible will say, "My people perish for lack of vision." Write the vision down. Make it plain. Because if you can see it, you can achieve it, you can get it. And even if you're scared, Joyce Meyer said, "Do it scared. Do it scared. Do it scared." And you got a seer up there. I'm not with the seer anymore. You got a seer up there. Author and platinum executive and a seer.
Right.
That's not me. You see that up there on the screen?
Oh, okay.
Author and platinum. Yeah, no, I'm with Tava.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Tava.
Okay, got it.
Mr. Kenny Lloyd.
Okay.
Yeah, Tava. But I love helping people. I love helping people work through their fears, because that's what God tells us to do. I mean, everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Because I mean, jobs is you're making money for other people. How long? What do we do? I mean, look at the history. Just look back. How many people have you known have gotten wealthy from a job? None of them. And at the end of that time, what do they have to do? They got to get another job. They retire and they still need a job. So build a business for yourself. Multi-level marketing has made more millionaires than any other business in this world. Any other business. Yet people are afraid of that.
Right. So I got something new here, because I know we have some people that's on the live stream that's not on Facebook. They may be on YouTube or LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, this is new. This is my first time doing this evening, but you can call in at 331-1815. If you have any questions you want to ask or any thoughts you want to share, we will definitely take your call. So you can dial in. Again, that number is 561-331-1815. And fear. I'm glad that you pointed that out. And
False evidence appearing real.
definitely. So that's definitely one of the topics and something that to be worked through with our 60-day turnaround investment position me.
Here is I was looking at something on my phone. It is oh God, where did it go? It is the highest grossing $1 million companies in the world. Let me. I want to read this just right. Let me see if I
Okay.
can enlarge it. Oh, come on. The highest grossing $1 billion companies. The NFL, $9.5 billion. Music industry, $16.5 billion. Organic products, $91 billion. Network marketing, what I'm in, $167 billion.
Wow.
Movies, 80 billion. Video, 67 billion. So if network marketing made 167 billion.
So we got
a
comment here from Matthew. He says they are because they feel like they have been scammed or will be scammed. They trust the job more than taking a hold of their future. We have been programmed to think that a job will save us. They don't really teach about being an entrepreneur. I suppose he's maybe talking about school. Now there are places that will do a course of certification program, but 20 plus years ago, no.
Right.
That's a great insight. And like he said, fear. We have to really conquer that fear. So like we are building an amazing support system downline. And even though Position Me is a 60-day turnaround, it includes a 6-month support system. But listen, once us girls connect, we stay connected, and we're pretty much family. So,
and you have to start somewhere, and you're giving them a great start.
So if anyone is on the line on the line right now, and I did a poll, and I had a few people answer the poll, where I asked if they sell products or thought about selling products, and if products, do they see selling products as being a way to their financial freedom? And those that reserved their spot, they definitely said yes. So I'm telling you, I am right now. This is new is good. Why is new good? Because the first company that I worked for years ago started in 1970, around the 70s. And anybody that had got into that business within the first few years, they were millionaires. But when you get in early, you take your seat, you get your spot. So it's always good to get in the business early. So
yes, you get a position of equity.
Get in a position of equity. So Tava is a lifestyle product. And I always said, if I got with anybody, I had a lot of people come at me. If I got with anybody, I had already made up my mind. I said it would be with the one and only Miss Dorothy Cooks. But this is a lifestyle product of teas, vitamins, and they're coming out with coffee soon too, right?
Yes, in less than 2 weeks, they'll have coffee with CBD oil in it.